Welcome back to Club North Gaming.
Here we is back again. So anyways, yes, the Coin. It's the spiritual successor to Until Dawn. They did like the Man of Medan and like the Dark Pictures anthology, which is still like a little different from Until Dawn, but this one's like much closer and it's a longer game because it's like a solo thing, as opposed to like Man of Medan and Little Hope and House of Ashes. I think are the current Until or current Dark Pictures anthologies.
Man of Medan.
Yeah, Man of Medan.
It sounds like what the guy who sings Black Betty says. Whoa, Black Betty, Man of the Dam. Whoa. Sorry.
Very
It sounded funnier in my head.
No, I get you.
Pity laugh, man.
There it was.
Pity,
Did
just
you get the
pity me.
laugh?
Just pity me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, it looks really cool. I don't want to give away like the plot because that's kind of the point of those horror games. At least playing the first time or watching the first time is figuring out what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I dig it.
Can you dig it?
I love that scene. I gotta rewatch that movie.
That's The Outsiders, right?
No, it's the Warriors.
Warriors. I've actually never seen that. I've seen the Simpsons spoof of it with the bullies, and then there's like a bully meeting, and the guy he just keeps saying that. He's like, "My fellow bullies, can you dig it?" And then it goes in like slow-mo as he gets pegged in the head by a rock shot from a slingshot.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh my God, Chester's dead!"
Correct. So the Warriors is like about basically these all the gangs of like New York are meeting up,
That's a great movie, by the way, Gangs of New York.
and I've not seen that one.
I have it on DVD, but it's like it's like a two-part DVD. Like you watch half the movie on one disc, and then you have to switch it out to watch the rest of the movie. It's a long movie. It's like a 3.5 hour movie. But it's the young Leo, Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's always nice to see. But yeah, anyways, the Warriors is about these all the gangs in New York. They're meeting up, right? And the guy who organized it is there, and there's this gang called the Warriors, and basically the guy who organized all of them meet up and kind of like have a truce, gets shot, and someone like blames it on the Warriors.
Yeah.
So it's all the gangs in New York like hunting down their gang, the Warriors, and they're trying to like make it back to their kind of territory.
Yeah, that's what happens in the Simpsons episode 2. Except it's just like the bullies of each school in the district.
Yeah, so they're pretty much different school.
Yeah, like you have the mascots as one of the gangs.
Yeah, there's like a mime gang, like the rollerblading gang,
Yeah.
baseball gang.
And then there was like the pencil pushers, which they're just like really buff nerds. And one of them just like opens up his like pencil case like, with the zipper and like dumps everything. Like if it's he cut open like something in blood for it. And it's like ah. It's like, all right.
Maybe the reason his vomit fucked me up is his vomit fucked me.
Pretty true.
Damn, really?
Ooh.
You son of a frickin' robot bird. Robot turkey.
With like a worm face.
Yeah. How you like that?
How you like that? Sorry. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts recently.
Hey, no problem.
Does that ever happen to you?
Oh yeah, we're not going up.
Does that ever happen to you? You're just like scrolling through Facebook. It's just like scrolling through YouTube.
Sometimes, but
And
not
then
too
you
often.
and then you just realize like, oh my God, how long have I been on YouTube Shorts? How did I get here?
I was watching like some YouTuber who was doing some Omegle pranks.
Illegal pranks?
Omegle pranks?
Omegle. Oh yeah. I think it's Omegle.
But yeah, it was pretty funny.
Like go ahead.
He's like basically doing like magic tricks, and then he'd like fake transition the camera.
I think I've seen it.
Different people, and then he'd pop up and be like, "Is this your magic trick or is this your Fuck. Holy shit. Back the fuck up.
6 feet, bro.
Right. Oh, damn.
The funniest Omegle pranks I've seen are like when the guys pretend to be girls to catch
Oh, yeah. That's
to
fucked
catch
up.
people.
Funny.
It's so funny, and 2 of them ended up getting in a chat together, and they're like, "Wait a second."
Lol. They like actually just accidentally ran into each other.
Yeah, they're just like, "Huh?" It's like, "Does it look a little sus?" And then one of them's like, "Hey, dude." And they're like, "Oh my god!" And then he's like, "Oh my god!"
They can recognize their own. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, it was so funny.
Alright, let's save after beating Robo Golden Dick Turkey thing.
Adepted Custodes. Yeah, I've been on like a 40k high for like a month now.
Oh, good. We get into phases. That's just how we do as people who like, you know, things that are not of this world.
Yeah.
You know, fantasy and storytelling and all that.
Yeah, I was saying to Cullen in the last recording session, I have to be careful when I mention stuff that I record with Cullen, because odds are our video will go up before theirs or Cullen's. So I have to be careful, like what I'm. Ow.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, but I was saying in the Cullen video with Cullen, like the Leagues of Votan, they're dwarves, right? And in I think it's their Warhammer series. Saw good. Saw good.
Oh, it's this fucking one. Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So I believe in Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which is like their like regular fantasy one. They have dwarves, but they call them squats, and they have like land trains, which are trains with like shit ton of guns and mortars and all that good stuff.
Okay.
And I was talking to Cullen, I was like, man, do you know how amazing it would be? Because in the tabletop, you need to make an army with 2,000 points. Each unit costs a certain number of points. And you have up to a maximum of 2,000 to make your army. And I was like, man, Cullen, wouldn't it be fucking amazing just making like a 2,000 point land train as your army? Just like a really long battle train.
That'd be kind of cool.
Right? That would be fucking awesome. I don't know how well that would do in a battle, but...
I had an idea for like a Old West style, kind of like monster train. For one of my stories.
I think you were telling me about it. It was like a fantasy, but also Western, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do I have to? Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
I think you have to do it from the other side. The other side. The other side.
Oh shit! Damn it! I know that wasn't the problem there, but that also happened. It's literally like a running gag. I should probably just take this shit off, but it doesn't bother me unless I'm doing unless it's a jerk arcade.
Damn it! I think you may need to do it from the other side, like how it goes across the top there.
I don't think we have enough time because it goes down small. Oh no, 'cause yeah, there's not a running space there.
In between that door and the next one, if you come around.
We can try again. It might have an because there's not enough running space on that one side, but if you combine them, it might be enough.
Yeah, and then it's just having to bomb fast enough. Ooh.
I think he was right there.
You think I is right?
Actually, we're gonna fuel up on those bombs again, because what I'm gonna do is I'm going to.
Super.
Yeah.
69. Sorry.
There's no. We all know what 69 means.
Oh, I guess I should explain what Adeptus Custodes are.
That might be helpful.
Yeah, I keep mentioning them, and they are like Imperial Guard, not Imperial Guard, but they're like
Just take this shit out.
they guard the Emperor, and they're like the elite of the Imperium of Man, which is like faction of humans.
They're the elite of the elite.
Yeah, and so they have gold armor.
Isn't that dandy?
They
I always wonder, like, how expensive, like, what's the point of gold armor? Like, is it worth having that as armor? You know, or is it just for show?
It depends, like, if it's actual gold or if it's just, like, gold-plated.
Well, like, does gold plating actually, like, oh, God, Frisian? Darn it. I didn't even say anything that was tangible there. Alright.
Frisian? I'm pretty sure that's a breed of cow. You're gonna need bombs.
Bullshit. This is what, like, this is just one? Remember how I'm saying that it could have taken me days? It probably will if we get something done. It's honesty.
Yeah, so, I guess I could talk 40k, some 40k lore while we're doing this. So yeah, you have the Adeptus Custodes, which are the protectors of the Emperor. There's also like a chapter called the Silent Sisters. So okay, there are a handful of. Okay, so from the beginning, Warhammer 40k.
From the beginning, there's a big bang.
Yeah, Warhammer 40k is called 40k because it takes place in the year 40,000, right? In the 41st millennium. And basically, there's this emperor, right? The Emperor of Mankind, who was a psyker. A psyker is basically a magician. Right? He uses the power of what is the warp, which is like the hell dimension. And then from that, he can use magic, spells, cast spells and whatnot. And
seems safe to get your magic from the hell dimension. Seems totally
well,
reasonable.
and that's the thing is like low-level psychers. If they're in the presence of demons, because there's demons in this, because it's 40k, in the presence of demons, they could actually go insane, because the demons come from the warp. And everybody's mind is connected to the warp. Anyways, the Emperor created 18 sons, called Primarchs. These 18 sons would... Excuse me. These 18 sons would become the leaders of each of the Space Marine factions.
Like a gun to the bomb.
There we go.
Boom, bam, fucking done.
Boom, bop, pow.
Get trapped here because I was like, ow.
It's like, let me out. So yeah, so you have like Robert Gilliman in charge of the Ultramarines. Sanguinius in charge of like the Blood Angels. And shit like that,
Okay.
right? There's another... And, okay, so what happened was this big clusterfuck happened, right? Called the
Okay.
Horus Heresy, where the Emperor's favorite son, Horus, got manipulated by the demons. There's 4 demons in the war. Okay?
Only 4 demons?
There's 4 demons in the war.
Okay.
There is Korn, who's like your generic kill everything. Right? There's a famous saying in 40k, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. That's for Korn. Right? He's all about fighting, killing. Then there is Zeech, who he's like a very manipulative thing. He like plucks the strings of fate
Okay.
to fuck with things. He's got a weird thing for birds. Like all of his demons are like bird demons.
Alright. So are these like, what's the title of these like 4 main demons? Because they gotta have some sort of title, right? Or do they not?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I've just... Everybody just refers to them as, like, their names. Like, Zeech, Korn. Except for Papa Nurgle. Nurgle, he is like a demon that's all about, like, rot, pestilence, and disease.
Okay.
And there's a joke, right, of, like, Nurgle loves you. Because all humans do is they grow old, they rot, they die of disease. When you die, you rot. So Papa Nurgle loves you because you do that. And he's like, yeah.
I'm glad to know a demon cherishes me off in the void.
Yeah. In the warp. And then there's Slanesh.
That name's fire, Slanesh. Okay.
Yeah, who's like the newest. I guess they're gods. Just like demon gods.
Okay.
Yeah, so Slanesh is the newest one. And I'll get to her backstory when I get to one of the other factions. But her whole thing is she's like... it's a little bit weird. She, he, it, very different forms. Her standard form, I believe, is like a female thing. And
Sounds
all,
like a female name.
yeah, and like all of her demons are like demonettes. They're all like women. Yeah, her whole thing is like the excess of emotion. So like pain and pleasure, lots of drugs. Lots of drugs. That's her whole thing. Yeah. So then, yeah, Horus got manipulated by the gods, and Horus got manipulated by
The demon gods?
the demon gods, who then he convinced 8 other Primarchs to join him in his cause. And they fought against the Emperor. Where Horus was killed, but the Emperor was mortally wounded.
What?
He was still alive, but just like barely. So they took the Emperor, put him on this golden throne, where they sacrifice 1,000 souls a day to keep him alive.
It's a lot of souls, man.
Yeah. And he's just like a rotting corpse of a man, just barely alive. Yeah.
Damn.
So then there's the Space Marines, so you have 9 that are like loyal, and 9 that are traitors. The 9 who are traitors, they all go to the warp. Only a few have accepted one of like the demon gods as their like. When you accept one of the demon gods, you get some of their power. So,
And a hug.
sorry,
And a hug.
and a hug, especially from Papa Nurgle. But like, so there's fuck, what are they called? Death Watch?
Why are you asking me?
Dark Lord, something like that. Anyways, they've got, like, they've accepted Nurgle as their god. So Nurgle gives them the power. And, is it Death Watch? Dark Lords? Fuck, what was it called?
Dang, damn it.
Fuck. There's, well, anyways, there's one of the, Primarchs, his name is Fulgrim. And this
Does he
is,
smile, or is he just, you know?
well, that's what he looks like as a human.
Okay.
And then he accepted, I believe it was Slim Nash.
Slim Shady?
Slim Shady, yeah. And so he became a demon Primarch. And that's what he looks like now. And he's an absolute beast. He is
That looks savage.
ridiculously strong. On top of that, I guess in the next one, in the next episode, I'll continue with this.
Alright, sounds good.
All right, laters,
Next
everybody.
time, folks, we'll try to get this thing.
Alrighty,
Peace.
laters.